twins, indeed. Look, so apparently, you know what I'm saying? It was a big little case going on, big little Rico, something like that. So we here. I don't really know too much of the details of it or what's going on, but I seen it posted some shit like that. So I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all my twins. You know what I'm saying? I told you I was gonna do a couple different videos and shit like that today. But I'll probably do some music later on. I don't know. But we'll see. But look, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Go ahead and like the video, man. I appreciate all my twins, you know what I'm saying? Each and every last one of y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and like the video. You know what I'm saying?
Family Fuse.
That's your boy Longway, man. I just jumped out the pool with Dirty Glove Bastard.
The one out of two, though none of these niggas compare to me. My child feel it was sprinkling my little Zion, ain't chopping on air.
I ain't never been in the music in no type of shape, form, or fashion. You know what I mean? But
okay.
I look at it as having fun, another way for me having fun.
Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of drugs and guns, Glock switches, and other items taken off the streets thanks to a special detail that culminated Thursday in Muskogee County.
Law enforcement call it Operation Sweet Silence, which was a 2.5 years in the making, aimed at taking down gang members and cutting crime.
I know a lot of these content creators who do these type of things follow my platform, so they probably won't be fans or at least supporters after this. But we for the family over here. This the Family TV. And it's probably best. On this video, we start exposing how doing these hood vlogs can not only put you in harm's way, but it can get you arrested, indicted, and even having your quote-unquote ops know your exact location. Fam, it's been reported within the last 24 hours that 101 people has been arrested. 279 million in drugs was seized in an operation called Sweet Silence. Apparently, this operation was aimed to stop dangerous gangs and drug cartels from operating in Columbus area, which is located in Georgia, almost 2 hours away from Atlanta, Georgia. Now, this indictment had made national headlines after being rumored that one of the 100+ people that was arrested was a rapper known out of Atlanta, Georgia, PeeWee Longway. Today, we're gonna go over this indictment, talk about PeeWee Longway upcoming. It seemed with this 100+ people, I got to find out that it was some rappers that was in the gang that the authorities say was causing havoc in Columbus, Georgia. Today, we're gonna see who that gang is, see who some of they rappers are, see who they was beefing with, and how they was formed. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. I think it's appropriate to start out this video by talking about a rapper from Zone 3 in Atlanta, Georgia. A rapper who been rapping for 10+ years and still relevant to this day. Quincy Lamont Williams, aka PeeWee Longway. Some would say the Zone 3 native from Atlanta, Georgia is a legend in their eyes. Been rapping a decade plus, as we mentioned, having hits with even the Migos 10 years ago in tracks like Came In.
Big getting guap, dope boys in the trap, nigga. That side nigga came in. Rocket.
Having tracks with Gucci Mane, Young Dolph, just to name a few. Recently dropping a track titled Who Am I?
The one out of two, though none of these niggas compare to me. My child feel it was sprinkling my little Zion, ain't chopping on air weed.
From his fitness journey to his rapping ability, you can see nothing but growth in PeeWee Longway. I'm not sure if it's true or not. You'll later see how PeeWee Longway came up with his name. Now, PeeWee Longway music label is MPA, allegedly stands for Money, Power, Ammunition. He was once asked a series of questions on a reputable platform, Vlad TV, and this is what he had to say in regards to who he aligned with and how he was raised coming up. Check it out.
Girl call you Longway. You stuck with it. You got PeeWee Longway.
Hey, we got two on together.
Now, what made you want to get into rapping?
I'm an urban guy, man. You know what I mean? I'm urban. I'm already urban, so urban is unreal.
Growing up in Zone 3 as a kid.
I mean, I want to say like every other average man, man. You know what I mean? It wasn't always good, it wasn't always bad. We just took it with each other and ran with it.
Okay. When I look at your music, when I listen to your music and I look at your album covers and stuff like that, I'm seeing a lot of blue. The color blue seems to be very prominent.
It's a nice color, my boy. It's a nice color. It ain't nothing like that.
Now, I assume there's a Crip thing going on?
Nah, just a nice color.
Just a nice color?
Yeah.
No cripping going on?
No, nothing. Just
no
a nice
nothing.
color, just the scene. Themes and the scenes, man.
Okay. You know, growing up in that type of environment, a lot of people start to hustle early. Like, how old were you when you first started hustling?
I wasn't hustling, man. I was a school guy, man. Going to school, handling my business, man, you know.
You 100% legal? You were good?
Yeah.
He talking about
Everything by
yeah.
Doing
the book.
it by the book, man. Make sure.
He talking about yeah. That nigga was capping. That nigga talking about some yeah. That
My
nigga
business,
cap.
man, you know.
Cap.
100% legal? You were good?
Yeah.
Doing everything by the book?
Doing it by the book, man. Make sure it happens.
Okay. You know? And that's the way to answer those types of questions. People get mad at me for asking, but then people answer how they gonna answer. You know what I mean? So when I get that type of answer, I respect that type of answer.
Right.
You know? And for all the future rappers out there, y'all don't have to answer my questions. Y'all can answer it like PeeWee Longway saying that, you know, I ain't affiliated with none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit. I'm just a rapper.
Right.
I respect that. That's what's up.
That nigga
That's
know
what's
he
up.
cap. He know he cap.
I heard you got the name PeeWee Longway from a girl.
Yeah, I was trying to get my Instagram thing set up, man. You know what I'm saying? My Twitter thing set up. And I was trying to come up with the name. You know what I'm saying? I blurted out what I'm gonna put. She blurted out Longway.
Okay. But you were PeeWee before.
Yeah. Granny gave me that name.
Okay. Why'd you call you PeeWee?
I don't know. I get what Granny. You know, I'm a small guy with big thing going. So PeeWee, PeeWee makes it just sound big. I like the name PeeWee.
As you can tell by his answers, PeeWee Longway is a very smart man. He's been having run-ins with the law dating back in 2014 in Alabama, being caught with the illegal firearm. But for the most part, he kept his nose clean, at least to the public. He also had his own strain of Mary Jane, Blue M&M Sprinkles. Now in Columbus, Georgia, Zahona Gang stands for ZHG. They have a rapper named Baby Fox that's signed to Offset. He's apparently arrested. A person who shouted him out was a guy allegedly a part of that same gang that liked the picture by PeeWee Longway. And I found that interesting because that was the same gang alongside Crips that was mentioned in the indictment, with over 100 people recently arrested alongside PeeWee Longway by the feds.
Baby Drill shout you out on his song. What's your relationship with each other?
Like, Count 4L. Shout out 4L. That a bro.
For sure. Is there anybody in the Tri-City area that you want to work with?
Like Columbus and shit?
Yeah, Columbus, Georgia. That you probably ain't worked with yet?
Oh, I'm finna have some shit going on with. I'm gonna have a song with Bangman Kurt.
Okay, yeah, he coming up in the street right now. He coming up. Yeah, he hard.
It's somebody.
Now, before we go over what they mentioned in that indictment, which is still early, I want to point out a hood vlog that was shot by Miko Worldwide 2.5 years ago, which so happens, according to which was released by the feds, this gang has been under surveillance since 2.5 years ago. The title of this video on Miko Worldwide page was titled Raw Streets of South Georgia, Zahona Global Hood Vlogs. Now fam, I'm gonna play a clip. I don't wanna ruin the video if you guys wanna check it out, but check out some key moments. Now,
we in South Georgia. Hey, I'm with some real ones. They're gonna tell you where we at and a little bit about what it's like down here. All right? Hey, who we here with?
In Columbus, Georgia. This ZAG Solid. Yeah, man. AKA Baby Fuck. Yeah.
Why the fuck do this young nigga got a chopper on his face? What's going on? The same gun he holding, it look like he got that bitch on his face. What the fuck?
Yeah, man, we're in Columbus, Georgia, the real trenches, man, the real hood, man. You know how we get, man.
Yeah, nigga, fuck 54K, nigga,
hey,
big fuck.
You checking in with the biggest ops in the city, man.
Yeah, nigga.
No, they know about that, man.
Yeah, JG Hop Out, man. Go follow me on Instagram, man.
Hell yeah.
Big Texas, Solo, man. I know what the fuck going on.
Hell yeah.
Man, big Globals on hand in your nod, man. You know what I'm saying? Globals ain't pink shit, pop shit.
Hell yeah, we here with.
Poop, NG Poop, man. With all that, yeah, y'all know how we come in with none of that. None of that, we gonna handle it. Handle that theater, that's all you.
Where the fuck these niggas go? Oh, this shit, bro.
He talking about hell yeah, hell yeah. He's all the hell yeah.
Fam, y'all smart. Y'all come with y'all own conclusion on what y'all feel about that video. Now, to give you a rundown on Zahona Globe, or ZHG, it's a homegrown game that some say was founded from someone from Florida. It was formed in Columbus, Georgia. They mainly rock pink and blue and have ties with the GDs. Originally, they formed in the mid-2010s by a GD member named Mad Max. As soon as ZHG was formed, they quickly became one of the most active groups in Columbus. Like most gangs, they would quickly come into conflict with other groups. But the biggest beefs would be the US World, or Us World, and Marlowe. Now you know what Crips mean. So now we got that, and who's the Zahona gang that's mentioned in this indictment? Fam, let's talk about it. Over $270 million worth of drugs was seized in the operation that spanned from Columbus, Georgia to California, which led to 101 people being arrested. The investigation included nearly a dozen state federal agencies. It spanned several states and resulted in 31 arrests in Columbus and Alabama on Thursday. Of the 31 individuals arrested, 19 were arrested on federal charges and 12 were taken into custody on state charges, indicating these individuals are alleged members of the Zahona gang and the Crips gang. And as mentioned, the FBI had mentioned they had been conducting an investigation over the past 2 years. Operation Sweet Silence, in total, had 126 search warrants. Law enforcement seized 155 firearms and over $273,000 in cash. And as mentioned, they seized over $100 million in street value worth of drugs.
Millions of dollars worth of drugs and guns, Glock switches, and other items taken off the
He's talking about Glock switches and other items. Damn, them niggas had emotion, bro.
And as mentioned, they seized over $100 million in street value worth of drugs.
Millions of dollars worth of drugs and guns, Glock switches, and other items taken off the streets thanks to a special detail that culminated Thursday.
100, dude?
Law enforcement call it Operation
Twins, what y'all doing? Y'all got that much emotion? Ooh, that's a lot of motion. I ain't gonna lie. Damn. Fuck.
Sweet Silence, which was a 2.5 years in the making, aimed at taking down gang members and cutting crime. News 9's Catrice Nolan joins us live in our newsroom tonight with more on this takedown.
Catrice, we understand multiple local, state, and federal agencies involved in this operation.
That's right, several agencies involved, and this is the number. Over $279 million in street value of what they seized. And the FBI, the GBI, the DEA, and others all worked together for Operation Sweet Silence. Now, the sheriff says although they took more than 2.5 years moving in silence, the takedown was seen and heard across the Chattahoochee Valley. These are the mugshot and faces of some of the people just arrested in the Columbus area through what they are calling Operation Sweet Silence. The multi-agency takedown has been planned for more than 2 years. Muskogee County Sheriff says it took overtime hours to put that many people behind bars.
The Muskogee County Sheriff's Office has worked in lockstep with the FBI and the DEA to go after some very dangerous gang members, members of the Zohannan gang, members of the Crips.
District Attorney Don Kelly telling us that gang activity has led to high homicide rates in Muskogee County.
We've seen the homicide rate more than double because of gangs, and we are going to continue to target gangs. 19 of the suspects facing federal charges, 12 of those cases being prosecuted locally. The drugs and other illegal weapons seized in this operations have a street value of $279 million, something the U.S. Attorney's Office says was a large amount for this area.
This was a major operation, one of the largest, I think, in Columbus history, and it was, the point is to really target folks who are doing the most damage in the community. Spilling the drugs and crime into other areas like Harris and Russell counties.
When it affects one person, we know these criminals don't stop at the county line.
And law enforcement is not silent about their warning for criminals.
We have 4 words for those individuals who think that they can set up shop in Muskogee County. Not on our watch.
And the sheriff going on to say that people of Columbus deserve to be safe, and taking all these drugs and gang members off the streets is a start. Just go to WTVM.com to find a breakdown of the narcotics seized and the federal charges for those arrested. Reporting in the newsroom, Catrice Nolan, WTVM News Leader 9.
And certainly some amazing numbers there that you talked about, Catrice. As you said, sweet silence speaking loud and clear to folks in this area. All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation for everybody involved. Over 100 people. You can only imagine the amount of people who cooperate. Like they say, out of every 4, it's gonna be at least 2. Y'all let me know how you guys feel about this one. As more developed, I'll keep you guys updated. This was the story of an Atlanta, Georgia rapper who's been arrested with over 100 people after they alleged gang that he associated with allegedly did a hood vlog with over 1 million views, brandishing firearms, broadcasting where they hang their opposition and why they got ops. Talk to me in the comments. Y'all feel like that played a huge part? I hate to say this, but this not the first, and I need both of my hands, as far as I can remember, of gangs indicted after doing such video. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch
Twins, what y'all think about that? They had 200 M's in motion on bro. How y'all feel about that? That's fake crazy, I ain't gonna lie. They had over 100 M's, bro. And like drugs and shit like that. What the fuck? That's crazy. How much time y'all think them niggas about to get? How much time y'all think all them niggas about to get? Them niggas for run get life, I ain't gonna lie. Damn. Shit. Big motion though, bro. Well, look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, man. I'm gonna go ahead and drop these videos for y'all boys, man. Y'all niggas let me know, y'all niggas let me know what to react to next, man. And yeah, man, I appreciate y'all boys, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'm gonna see y'all niggas in the next one.